Alright, football fanatics. Welcome back to the channel where we try to decipher the often baffling decisions coming out of the NFL headquarters. You sent over this article previewing the upcoming NFL owners' meetings. And let me tell you, it sounds like they've got a whole buffet of potential rule changes and controversial topics on the menu. From the never-ending saga of the 18-game season to the potential demise of the beloved, or hated, depending on your team, Tush push. We're going to break it all down with our signature blend of humor and maybe just a touch of exasperation. So, first up, the topic that seems to linger around the NFL like that one uncle at Thanksgiving who just won't leave: the potential addition of an 18th regular season game. Commissioner Roger Goodell has made it no secret that he's all for it. And let's be real, the team owners are probably dreaming of all that extra revenue like Scrooge McDuck diving into a vault of gold coins. There's even this looming 2029 deadline tied to their media rights deals, which they apparently think are a steal right now. The big question has always been when the league would really start pushing for this. Well, according to the whispers and rumblings in the football world, that time might be now. Multiple sources are suggesting that Goodell and the owners are going to start making a more serious effort to get that 18th game added to the schedule, possibly starting this summer. And insiders believe that the discussions are going to get pretty intense at the upcoming owners' meetings in Florida. It sounds like the owners are finally ready to start building the consensus they'll need to eventually bring this to the players' union for some, let's call it, spirited debate. The players, as you might imagine, aren't exactly thrilled about the idea of tacking on another physically demanding game. And the big sticking point is always going to be the money. They want a bigger slice of the pie if they're going to put their bodies on the line for an extra week. The union head even said that no one wants to play an 18th game. So, buckle up, folks. This is going to be a negotiation battle royale. Now, let's move on to a play that has become the signature of the Philadelphia Eagles and the bane of existence for many defensive lines: the tush push. Or as some affectionately call it, the brotherly shove. This rugby-style play where they just push the quarterback forward for short yardage has been incredibly effective. And some teams, like the Packers, are absolutely fed up with it, claiming it requires no skill and is just pure brute force. The debate is raging, and it sounds like there's a real chance the owners might actually vote to ban this play at these meetings. The article suggests it's closer than ever before. Personally, I can see both sides. It's effective, but it does look a little unsportsmanlike, like something you'd see in a bar brawl, not on an NFL field. But wait, there's more. The kickoff rules could be getting a major makeover. First, the dynamic kickoff setup from last year, which was designed to reduce injuries, might become a permanent fixture. Considering the injury rate on kickoffs was reportedly cut in half, that seems like a no-brainer. They're also talking about moving the touchback spot from the 30 to the 35-yard line. The idea here is to incentivize teams to kick it where there's a chance for a return, making the kickoff a more exciting play again. And finally, they're even considering allowing teams to declare an onside kick at any point in the game if they're trailing. Imagine the strategic possibilities. No more waiting until the fourth quarter for that desperate onside kick attempt. It sounds like all three of these kickoff-related proposals have a good chance of passing. Get ready for some potentially wild kickoff returns. There's also a proposal on the table that would allow NFL teams to directly contact free agents during the legal tampering period. Currently, they can only talk to the agents. This change would let players have a phone call or video conference with potential teams and even make travel arrangements once a deal is in place. It seems like a move to make the free agency process a little smoother and more direct for everyone involved. The article thinks this one will likely pass. Seems like a sensible way to avoid some of that awkward agent-middleman communication. Now, let's touch on a couple of proposals from the Detroit Lions that might face an uphill battle. First, they want to eliminate the automatic first down for defensive holding and illegal contact penalties. Instead, it would just be a 5-yard penalty unless it results in a first down anyway. The article doesn't think this one has enough support. Maybe the league loves those free first downs a little too much. The Lions are also proposing to change the playoff seeding to reward the best overall records instead of automatically giving home games to division winners, except for the number 1 seed. While this might seem fairer, The article also doesn't believe this will pass. The tradition of rewarding division winners with home playoff games is pretty strong in the NFL. So, there you have it, folks. A sneak peek at the potential rule changes and hot topics coming up at the NFL owners' meetings. From the looming 18-game season to the potential banning of the Tush push. And a whole lot of kickoff chaos in between. It sounds like the owners are going to have a busy few days in Florida. What are your thoughts on all of this? Are you ready for an 18-game season? Should the Tush push be gone for good? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video. Subscribe for more NFL news and analysis. And hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the offseason madness. We'll catch you in the next one. Let the rule changes, maybe, begin. What's going on? Football fanatics? Your source for all the latest NFL drama is back. And today we're diving into a play that's got the league divided. The infamous Tush push. It looks like this highly effective short yardage tactic might be on its way out. And some teams are definitely not going to be happy about it. As this video highlights, the Green Bay Packers have proposed a rule to ban the Tush push. And NFL team owners are set to vote on it next week. The Packers are citing player safety and pace of play as their reasons. But some folks around the league think they just don't want to get beat by it anymore. This video dives into the skepticism surrounding the proposal, with NFL Competition Committee Chairman Rich McKay expressing that nobody likes the fact that this rule seems to be directed at just two teams, the Philadelphia Eagles and the Buffalo Bills. And for good reason. These two teams have run the Tush push a combined 163 times over the past 3 years and converted for a first down or touchdown an incredible 87% of the time. That's practically automatic. This video also shares some of the strong opinions on both sides. Eagles head coach Nick Sirianni feels it's a little unfair to take away a play that his team has worked hard to perfect. He even said it's a little insulting to suggest their success is just automatic, highlighting the technique and practice that goes into it. On the other side, Packers president Mark Murphy is definitely not a fan, calling it a play with no skill involved. That's bad for the game. He even referenced the officiating issues with the Commanders' offsides penalties in the NFC Championship game as another example of the league struggling to properly officiate these types of plays. The proposed rule would penalize offensive players for pushing teammates behind the snapper to aid in gaining yardage with a 10-yard loss. It's going to be interesting to see if this proposal gets the 24 votes needed to pass. What do you think? Should the NFL ban the Tush push? Is it a safety concern? Does it lack skill? Or is it just a successful play that teams are jealous of? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more NFL news and debates all offseason long. This is one rule change that could definitely shake things up.